In this video, we are going to talk about two very important terms. One is angle of elevation and another is angle of depression. So let us first look at what is angle of elevation. Let us assume that there is a flower that is kept at some height. Let's say it is kept on a cupboard, and you are looking at that flower from below, let's say standing on the floor. So you are looking at this flower, so this becomes your line of sight. Okay, now you are the observer, so the angle of elevation is defined as the angle made by the line of sight to the horizontal line drawn from the observer, and the line of sight is looking upwards. So from our definition, this angle theta is the angle of elevation, right? Now let us look at what is angle of depression. So again, let us consider that you climb to that cupboard and throw this flower down. So now you are at some height, let's say here, and the flower, you threw it down, so it is lying on the ground. So you are now looking at the flower. So your line of sight will be like this, isn't it? Now let us draw the horizontal line. This is the horizontal line. Now what is the angle of depression? Well, the angle of depression is the angle made by the line of sight with the horizontal line, in which the line of sight is looking downwards. Okay, so the concept is pretty simple. When you look upwards, you make an angle of elevation, and when you look downwards, you make an angle of depression, right? Now let us solve a problem. A man's line of sight makes an angle of 45 degrees when he looks at the top of a building. What is the height of the building if the distance between the building's base and the man is 25 meters? Let us say that this is the building standing here and the man is standing here on the ground, right? Now the man's line of sight makes an angle of 45 degrees when he looks at the top of a building. Well, the angle of elevation here is 45 degrees. So this man, when he looks at the top of this building, makes an angle of 45 degrees with respect to the horizontal line, which is the ground here, right? Now we have been given the distance between the building's base and the man, which is 25 meters. So this distance basically is 25 meters, right? And we have been asked what is the height of this building. So this height of this building has been asked. Well, if you think carefully, you can take the tan of this angle. So tan of this 45 degrees is equals to the opposite side upon the adjacent side, isn't it? So this will be h by the adjacent side is 25. Now tan 45's value is 1 if you refer the trigonometric table. So this is 1, which is equals to h by 25, right? So we can say that height of this building is equals to 25 meters.